Hello everybody, welcome to another live Laser Distractions. It's kind of noisy out here to me. I've had this chiller running and it just gets really noisy when that thing's running, but it pretty much runs all the time if it's warm out here. Anyway, welcome. I'm going to be working on a few Easter projects. You know, Easter I think is a little over 2 weeks away, so I'm going to do some stuff, and it's not going to be anything really fancy. It's basically I'm going to be using my old buddy Steve Good's some of his scroll saw patterns. He's got some great stuff over there that you should go check out. If oh lordy, my thing just popping up here. Hold on, I'm trying to multitask, do some stuff, and I got something popping up here. I don't even know what in the heck that is popping up for, and I don't see a way to get out of it here. Oh Lord, don't see a little X to, oh there it is, skip. All right, let me get rid of that. Come on, let's go. Quit trying to sell me something. Anyway, I guess I need to do a, man, I can't even get this thing out of the way. Let's see what's going on with that down here. I don't know what the heck has popped up here. Let me minimize some windows and see if I can find out where I'm supposed to. All right, I cannot get that to. Okay, well, it's behind there now, so at least I can see. It was popped up right in the middle of the thing, and I couldn't get it to go off. So let's see. Roger says sound is good. Okay, I hope I got everything finally straightened out. I've got a new power USB hub, and I'm trying that out tonight for the first time, but it seems to be working. I've been checking this mic, getting my little green dots to go, so I think it's doing okay. So Alan says, Dave, how often do you clean your mirrors and lens? Alan, I'll let you know when I do it for the first time. I haven't even, you know, I've had this thing up and running since towards the end of October, but I'm not out here cutting every day, all day like a lot of folks. You know, I'm just out here playing around. But I haven't even looked at them. You know, my thing is if it's still cutting, it'll let me know when it's not cutting right, because I cut the same kind of material, pretty much that 1/4 inch stuff I use all the time. And when I see that I'm having to up the power or something's not right on it, I'll know that it's time to probably take a look at them. Probably not. That's probably not a good answer, is it, Al? Anyway, let me. I'm going to minimize this up here, and that one there. I'm trying to see if there is. Man, it will not let me get off of this thing. Oh, there's something behind it, I think, and I can't get to it. Well, isn't that something? Oh, I see what it's doing. Okay, that failed. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to install something, just an Adobe Reader, but let's see if it'll let me. Still not letting me do that window. Okay. We're going to move on. I'll shut it off. It'll probably fix that. Let's see what we got going on here. Jerry said, running between computers, got a flash firmware on the 3D printer. Alrighty. Have I used the reverse alignment tool? Yes, I have. Well, I say I used it. I basically used it to check it because I aligned it the old-fashioned way with painter's tape and pulsing it and all that. And then I just did put the alignment tool in there just basically because I wanted to see, you know, it was a new toy and I wanted to see what it would do. And I put it in there and I basically just checked stuff and everything was pretty much centered up. So I haven't technically probably really used it like I should have, but I think I'm probably, even though it's kind of a neat little tool, I think I'll probably just do it the other way because it's really not that hard to do the beam alignment, I don't think. A lot of these people have trouble and it's just, they just don't know what they're doing. Sorry. Okay, Jerry. Yeah, I'm wondering how you're coming along with that thing. All right. Well, let me get. I was going to try to show you. Let me get back up here and get Lightmer. I was trying to get Adobe so I could show you the Steve Good thing, but I'll just show you. This is what I'm going to be cutting, and it's going to be one of this. This is a thing from Steve Good. You know, scroll saw pattern stuff. You download it and get it in the PDF format, and then you can bring it in here. Or actually, the way I do his patterns is I open up VCarve Pro, bring it into there, import it into there, and then size it and get everything the way I want. And then if I do have to modify anything, I can do it a lot better in VCarve Pro because I'm more familiar with that. And then I export it to an SVG, and then that's what this is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up a piece of material, and we're going to cut this. This is just the back of the board, and then we're going to come back. I've actually got 3 of these that I may try to run. We'll just see how it goes on time. But I'm going to be doing something. Obviously, won't have a chance to finish them tonight and let that dry. But I'm going to be doing something a little different than what I normally do. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, I keep checking my security camera thing because I've got an Amazon delivery that's supposed to come. And Alexa keeps telling me it's going to be between 8:15 and 10:30 or something like that. So I don't know. So I've been watching for them. I always hate it when they come and it's after dark because they've come in broad daylight and taken my stuff to my neighbor over here. So anyway, all right. So this is, well, like I said, it's pretty self-explanatory. Let me go ahead and we'll get this view going here. Hopefully this camera does better now that I've got the that powered USB hub. Y'all be sure, you know, as you're out there watching tonight, make sure that if anything, if the mic sounds funny or the video sounds funny or looks funny or something like that, please let me know because I don't want to brag on that new powered USB hub too soon. I know you guys are probably getting tired of me talking about it, but I really love those little hold downs. And I think, I can't even remember where I got those now. One of those free website things, but They are just fantastic. Okay, looks like we're good to go here. Would I buy the alignment tool again? Yeah, I probably would. Just so I'd have it. See, I haven't, Alan, I don't know whether I've been fortunate or good, but either way, I've had so few problems with the alignment. I spent a lot of time, which is, I think, the biggest problem. People get in a hurry, wanting to get running and start cutting stuff, and they don't take their time. But if you take your time and you get when you're pulsing from the tube to mirror one, don't move on until you get that one exactly the way you want it, right dead in the middle. And I spent a ton of time getting that done, and then so as far as the alignment tool, I'm glad I have it, because there might come a time when it's going to come in really handy. But like I said, I don't know whether I'm just lucky or good, but either way, I haven't had the problems that a lot of other people have had. Jerry says both ways were fine. The reverse alignment tool worked fine for me. JR's in the house. How you doing, JR? All right, let me go ahead and get this cut. This isn't going to take long, obviously. We just got that. Okay, another thing I'll point out here is right here, I'm going to be just putting a little locating mark or something. Hopefully it doesn't cut too deep. That's just for me to help line everything up when I get all this done. All right, let's go ahead and fire this thing up. I think I'm ready to go. I didn't check the let me do one other thing. This stuff should all be, yeah. I was out here earlier today cutting some of this same material, but sometimes the thickness will be a little different. But this is all material I've had out here a while, so it's pretty well acclimated to the garage. Okay, yeah, put just enough of a mark. I think I can use that to align everything. I also tried to make these, you know how I am, I like to make these things as big as I can that'll still fit in this blank. So I hope yeah, it looks like it's going to be pretty good. Let's see, I'm missing some comments here. Ryan said he ordered some 2-color acrylics. Sweet. All right, you got the red and white, I guess. All right. It says almost bought a couple myself. Got to try and stick with the stuff I have before getting more. KS is in the house. Good evening. Jerry says all of my lasers were perfect out of the box. Oh, I am not sure how so many have a major issue. Well, I think I know why they have a major issue, but I'm going to be nice and not say nothing. So You know, my mom always said if you can't say something nice, you probably better not say nothing at all. So I'm just not gonna say anything. All right, this piece here doesn't look like doesn't look too fancy. And I don't know if you can see that, but it put that little, just a little bit of a line there so I can use that to line up the rest of it. Has anybody else, while I'm putting this piece on here, is anybody else that has a laser used any of Steve Good's patterns by chance? Or I am a super big fan of his stuff. They're usually not real complex, but boy, does he have a lot to choose from. Okay, let's come up here, turn that one off, turn this one back on, and that one should fit easily, looks like. Actually, it looks like I could slide it down a little, save a little bit of material, although it doesn't really matter because Lord knows I save all these tiny pieces. Let's see if that still makes it. Yeah, that's a little better. All right, let's fire this one up and get it going. I better turn off that line too, hadn't I? All right. Oh, he's talking about the mirrors, not lasers. Jerry said my 8-layered skull last night, layer number 6, did not get selected when I resized, so I toasted a 12-inch piece of wood for a 2-inch version. Roger said he hadn't tried Steve's stuff, but he'll check it out. Yeah, I should have put the link on here, but if you just type, all you have to do is Google Steve Good scroll saw, and the link will pop up because he's very well known. He's been around a long time, and has so much to choose from. Didn't look to see. This is going to take about 10 minutes for this one. I got a feeling that because here it is almost 9 o'clock already. I've got a feeling I'll end up getting a message from Amazon saying, oh, sorry, it's not going to make it today. I've had that happen before. It rides around in the truck with them all day, and either they're too pokey or something. I don't know what. Jerry said, I got crazy on Etsy with these multi-layered patterns and have not had time to do anything from the scroll saw sites I have on this. Yeah. There's actually a few things from Charles Deering that I'd like to do too, but of course Charles, well, I guess I shouldn't say Steve Good stuff is free, because he does have a thing where you can donate to him, and of course you should donate if you're over there getting a lot of scroll saw patterns. But Charles charges for his, so I usually hit Steve up first just to see what he's got, because I'm a lot of times I'm just making this stuff for fun. I'm not making anything to sell. So I did do the if y'all remember, I guess it's been a few months ago now, when Queen Elizabeth passed away. I got the Charles Deering had a good Queen Elizabeth. Actually, he's got a couple of them, I think. And I ran one of those on the laser, and it turned out really good. Looks like the camera's doing okay. I haven't seen my little error pop up tonight. Okay. While that's running, it's still got a few minutes. I'm going to see if I can get this pattern opened up. Okay, here we go. Now I'm getting it. All right, this is what it's going to look like. It's and that's what I'm going to try to do. This, he stained this, or either using two different types of wood there. Probably just stained, I would guess. But that's what I want to try to do with these three that I'm going to be cutting. Rather than do the painting stuff that I normally do, I want to try to do some staining with these instead of paint. Oops, I think I hear a truck. Let me check my security cam out there. It's pretty hard for the Amazon guy or gal to sneak up on Jack, but sometimes they do. A lot of times they kind of throw stuff on the front porch and it makes a thud. And even if Jack was asleep, that wakes him up, and then he'll start barking. But I don't see him out there. Jerry said the red dot lineup is throwing me off. Yeah, I'm not too excited about mine, Jerry. It's just it gets you close in the ballpark, and I think the thing doesn't stay put. Is what the problem is. It's hard to get it tightened up and keep it in the same place. And I think this thing moves so fast. I think it's wiggling on me, but I may just go ahead and tie it back up and not use it again. There he says, I got my overnight HDMI cable. Hot diggity. Ryan says, my wife is working on me for another dog. Yeah, why not? What's one more? Jerry says, so since she always wins, when's the new dog getting there, Ryan? Alan says, Dave, which lens are you using? The 2-inch? Yes, I I had somebody on one of my videos ask me about the American Photonics and what the what the deal is, which one I use the most and stuff. And I know that the stock lens was a 2-inch. So when I got the kit in, I just automatically stuck the 2-inch in there, and I've pretty much been using it ever since. And the only time I've swapped them out is when I was doing the live stream out here showing you guys the different things. So it's a good see, this is my problem. I end up with all kinds of little pieces I just can't throw away. This thing here is a little bit delicate, so I don't want to knock on it too hard. Okay, I think I got all the little pieces out of that one. All right, I will show you what I got so far here. This is got all the little pieces knocked out. So And what I was talking about, my little line is right down here where my finger is. So I put just a little bit of a line scored on there so I can see to line it up. So I think that's going to look pretty good. Now, like I said, I'll do it like that picture, and I'll have to take this backer and stain it a dark color, and then probably glue this other one on, and then just shoot some clear on all of it after that. So. All right, so there's that one. Pretty happy with that one. Let me get these little pieces out of the way. All right. Let's load the next one in here. Let's see. I think it was this one. Now, if I can remember how I'm going to do this one, I think I got to turn all of this off. Cut that. And again, I'm going to have a lot of scrap. I'll have to come up with something I can cut. And I got this one really tight, looks like. I hope it cuts where that red dot is or close enough. Let me hit that again. Yeah, no guts, no glory. I think that'll be all right. Let's go ahead and get that one started. Oh, nope, I do not want to scan right now. McAfee. All right, looks like I'm missing a bunch of comments over there. Jerry says, I was thinking about putting mine back on and putting an on-off switch so I can use it for frame and then shut it off. Yeah, it's kind of annoying, I think, after I put it back on there. Like I said, I think I'm probably going to just take the silly thing back off. I'll leave it connected like I did the first time and just wire tie it back up there. Okay. Jerry says, that is cleaner than any scroll saw I could do. Yeah. This is my 80-watt scroll saw, is what I call it. It's, I bought that, let's see, what is it? DeWalt 788, I think is the model of the scroll saw I bought at the Klingspor extravaganza that year. It was the one big woodworking tool that I didn't have and hadn't tried, and I thought, well, let's let's try it out. So I got one. Really enjoyed it kind of when I was doing it, but it's just one of those things where I like it, but not enough to get out there and do it all the time. And plus, since you're sitting down, my back hurts when I sit for a long time like that. So it's another one of those things I can put on my been there, done that list. So I sold that. That's really one of the few things that I've sold because I just knew I wasn't going to use it again. And I did have it. I built that nice stand. I bought the stand, came with it, but I bought the plans to that stand that Steve Carmichael did, where it kind of tilts and had it on casters and everything. It was really a nice setup, but I just knew in my heart that I wasn't going to use it. So I figured I'd let somebody else put it to use. Okay, that is all of that one. Let's see how we're doing on time here. 43. Yeah, I think it's moved on me again, Ryan. That's why I say when it's not really dead nuts, it's annoying to watch it. So how's my camera doing, guys? Anybody noticed it getting weird on us? It looks like it's doing okay to me, but okay. Let's see if I've all right. Looks good enough. This one's going to take about 13 minutes, so we'll probably stop after this one, I guess. I can run that other one tomorrow. Ryan said that's a good design, would sell well, I think. Yep. Yeah, I really like some of Steve's stuff. Like I said, it's not overly complex, but it's just it's good stuff here. Okay, Roger says all good. All right. Camera been looking good. We've not seen any raster engraves. That usually jacks it up. Yeah. All right, says screw it, run them all. I've got, if you guys want me to, I can run the next one. It's going to be, you know, what did I say, 13 minutes. And it's, we might have time. Or I could run it, and if somebody's got to go, they can just go on, I guess. Come back and watch it later. I really want to get all these done, because since it's going to involve some staining and stuff like that, I want to do them all at the same time. Because everybody should know that I do not like staining and painting and finishing and all that kind of stuff. So if I can get motivated to do it, I better try to do it all while I'm at it. Looks like that piece was bowed up a little bit the way they're dropping down in there. Or sometimes you'll put them in there and put the clamps on the corner and you tap it and it feels like it's flat everywhere. But the heat, once the laser starts cutting on it, it may make it bow up a little bit. And you can see them drop down like that. Yeah, good point, Ryan. Good point. All right. Not a laser comment, but I almost tried to reach out to you this morning for help. Was getting an application watchdog error in Mach 3 on my Avid. Was struggling, but did solve it eventually. Okay, did you, you say you got it solved? Just curious what you did to solve it. Did you go to that, let's see, what page is it? The general config, I think, and change the look ahead or anything like that? Or do you remember how you solved it? Sometimes these problems just go away and you don't really know what you did. But Sean's here, a little late to the party. Oh, got your logo changed, I think. I like that. I like that, Sean. Good job. Rob says it's lunchtime here, so I've got plenty of time to watch. Okay, well we'll run that other one then. Now this one here that I'm cutting, well let me pull the PDF up, and while it's running I can show you kind of what it's going to look like. Let's see, where'd it go? Here it is. Okay, let me show you this. This is what this one's going to look like. That first piece was just the backer. But what I'm thinking about trying, and this will be something new because I always kind of paint this kind of stuff. But rather than make this like a scroll saw thing, I think what I'm going to do is, you can see that the backer is a light color because the backer is around this outside edge here. And then of course you've got these pieces that I'm cutting out. But I think what I'm going to do is, instead of just letting those pieces fall out and sticking it on there like a scroll saw normally would be, I'm going to save those pieces, but instead of painting them, I will be either staining the ones that need stained or just gluing them in and then clearing, putting clear finish on this thing. So we'll try something a little different with that. It's hard for me to tell that with all this noise I got going on here. I can't tell if and of course, when I check my camera to see the one that points at my front door, I can't tell because it's so dark and it's not going to be a very big package. But I haven't heard Big Jack bark yet, so let me check this tracking thing on here. Nope, says it's still out for delivery. Oh, 8:15 to 10 p.m. is what they're saying. But normally, if it's not here by 8:30, they'll wait until after 10. Then you'll get a little message that says, "Oh, sorry, we didn't make it." So, but I guess that's better than them delivering it in the dark to my neighbor's house or who knows whose house. The moderator decided to show up. Yeah. All right. He said it turned out to be a bad e-stop. Kind of found it by accident after trying lots of different things. Okay. Well, as long as you found it. Okay, that one's taking the last cut now. See, Jerry knows how to do it. Are you paying attention to this, Ryan? Jerry is productive while he's watching and listening to the live stream. That's the way to do it. Did you get, Jerry, I guess if you're flashing that printer, I guess you did get the screen to come on? I think that's what you said was going on with it. And I never had problems with the screen. that one wire, that one you sent me a picture of, that's what always popped out. And I would push it in there, and as long as you get it stuck in there and that plug pushed in and then don't touch it, it ran fine. But I remembered that I had that trouble when I was taking it apart and trying to pull that plug out, and sure enough, that wire came out, but I poked it back in there. So I need to send you some of that filament too. There wasn't any room for it in that box, but I got 2 or 3 spools of filament I can send you, because I don't think I can use it on my Ender 3s. It's supposed to be some of that whatever they called it, super fast print and stuff. So I know I won't use it. Plus, it's real flimsy, so it's like the only reason it works on that printer is because it has the direct drive thing. There he says, thanks for reminding me. I'll grab the crimpers and an end to fix the loose pin. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as long as you get it poked in there and have the printer setting where it's going to be setting and don't move it, it'll work fine. Because that's what I did. Once I got it working, I carefully spun it around and never touched it, and it worked fine after that. All righty. I'm digging the look of this one so far. But what I'm going to do is well, let's see here. Yep, already got stuff coming out here. All right, bear with me a little bit, guys, because I'm going to try to carefully put these back in here. I don't know if that one goes there or not. couple, those two little bitty ones right there. I may have to come back and recut them or look in the crumb tray. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. I'm liking that one. And only losing those two little bitty pieces, that won't be no big deal. All right, let's all right, Sean's busy. See, Ryan, Sean's being productive too. He's working on stuff. All right, let me bring in this third one. It's we're right at an hour, but this next one shouldn't take too long. Let's see. This is it here. Now, I got to open up some more material. Yeah, this is a little floppy, isn't it? Okay. Now for this one, let's see if I can remember. How I got to do this one. Okay, this one I want to run this inside line. Inside circle is just going to be a mark so I can help center it up. And it's basically just cutting this round ring. So we'll come over here and frame this one. Okay, man, I'm going to have all kinds of scrap on this. All right. Check. Yeah. Okay, put the light mark. Yeah, you're right about that. The dreaded crumb tray. Usually, I very, very seldom have any luck finding what I'm looking for. Even when I remember to empty the crumb tray before I start something, and I'm thinking, okay, it's completely empty. The missing part has to be in there. And I'll swear I still don't have good luck. So usually what I end up doing is because I have so much scrap, I just throw another piece and then just open up the Lightburn file and grab just the little pieces I'm missing and run 4 or 5 of them so that I hopefully will find one of them. And that's probably what I'll end up doing with those two. Okay, I think y'all can probably see that little score there. That'll just be to help me line this thing up. All right, final piece. Okay, so we'll come back up here for a second. And these off. And that on right there. I'm trying to think. Yeah, okay. So let's see if we got this in the right spot. I think we got plenty of room on this one. All right, let's let her rip here. Okay, Sean says looking good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with them so far. I think they're going to look good once I get them stained and finished up. Alan, if you're still out there, I should have asked you, have you got your Thunder? Has it come in yet? Or are you still anxiously waiting on it to arrive? I guess I won't know for sure until I go back and probably in the morning as I'm drinking my coffee, I'll put this one on the big screen TV and watch and see if it has any camera issues or sound issues or something like that. But it looks like I say, I don't want to start bragging on it too soon, but it looks like that powered USB might have been the ticket for getting all this stuff to work right. Because what I did is I connected it up back there, and then I put my USB mouse and my USB keyboard, and basically that's all that's running off of it right now. I also use the USB thing that I use to charge up this microphone, but the powered USB hub has little push button switches so you can turn off the ones you're not using. So I'm pretty happy with how that's working. I guess I'll have to Guess I'll have to tell Amazon they did a good job on that. All right, Alan says should arrive Monday. Have a gent with a bobcat with forks lined up to help move it down to the shop. Excellent. That is great. Can't wait for you to get that and get up going with that thing. AS says, I got to the point of putting my autofocus 2440 and chiller into the cart, but didn't check out yet, but plan to soon. Okay. Good deal. That's a big one there, 2440. That's a big one. Yeah, Alan, you asked me earlier about cleaning the lens and the mirrors and stuff, but I mean, I don't know how good you can see it with that camera, but this stuff, I swear, it must just be really dialed in good, because it just cuts like hot butter. I'm just really, really happy with this thing. Yeah, that's going to be a good name. If any, let me just extend this invitation. I know I don't ever even bother doing the, showing this stuff anymore, because I'm pretty sure most of you guys that are channel members in here, you already know what I have, and you know about the discount code and all that stuff. So I usually don't bother showing that, although I should make sure I flash it up there so that if I repurpose this video, it's in there somewhere. But let me go ahead and extend this invitation to anybody that gets a laser, or even, like Jerry's already got his. But if anybody wants to join me on this live stream, if you have sound and microphone and camera capabilities in your shop, and you'd like to show us something with your laser instead of me showing stuff all the time, you're welcome to do that. And I know I would love to see somebody else's laser once in a while. We'd have just a big old laser beam party. Pretty excited. Got to wait, or kind of wait for my driveway to firm up a bit. Yeah, it wouldn't. These things are pretty heavy, so it would definitely sink in if it's pretty wet. Here he goes. Who let the dogs out? That's the Ballard. That's who it is. Sean says, I would, but my machine is not as pretty as yours. Well, let me ask you this, Sean. Do you have a big C clamp holding your dented up panel together? I think not. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. See, mine only looks pretty because I make sure with the camera angles you can't see that ugly clamp handle sticking up over there holding everything down so that I can open that back panel. But as you can see, and if you've been following along, you know that that little cosmetic damage back there doesn't bother me a bit because this thing cuts like a champ. And who knows that if I'd have took them up on their offer to return this one, which would have meant I had to pack it all back up, and I'd already tore the crate, apart because it was just me getting it, so I had to take all the sides off. But if I'd have done that and then I'm sending another one, who knows? I might have got a lemon or something on the next one. So I figured I'd just take my chances with this one, and I am so happy I did. All right. I just think all of these are going to be cool. Yeah, if it produces an object, who needs pretty? That's the way I am. All right, let's see if we can get this one out of here and save the pieces on it. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this one, but I'm going to go ahead and save the little pieces in case I decide to do it like that other one I mentioned. Uh-oh, did that not cut? Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, it had one little place where it wanted to stick a little bit. Man, I got to come up with something to use all this material for. If anybody's got any suggestions, uh, let me know because oh man. All right, that's probably the smallest piece, and I've already found it. So let's see how we do here. See, look at that detail, being able to cut something like that. If I tried to scroll saw something like that, it would look like a beaver chewed it out. I am telling you. Yeah, I may not end up using it like I'm doing here, but I'm going to save these pieces until I decide. Because when I do that one, that'll tell me whether I like it or not. Ooh, look at there. You even got that little bitty. Awesome. I love it when a plan comes together. You there? Okay, so like I said, I'm not sure how I'm going to do this one. I may do this one like I said I was going to do that other one. But I'm really happy with the way all this turned out. I think this is going to be pretty dadgum cool. All righty. Let's see here. Oh, Gary said, I told you earlier, live laser distraction key rings or Christmas ornaments, always good. All right, well, I'll have to come up with some kind of laser distraction key ring, and that'll be what y'all get. Yeah, I'll come up with something. All righty. Well, I guess what are we on time here? 1:23. That's not too bad, I guess. Got 3 of them done, and that'll give me lots to play with tomorrow with the stain. So let's see. All right, I don't see any more questions or comments or anything. If I missed anything, no, I don't. Scrolled up a bit and I don't see any. So I guess we'll wrap this one up. I am just so happy if this microphone worked all night and the camera worked all night. That is fantastic. So I guess we'll wrap this one out, and you guys know the drill. If anybody wants to come hang out, I'm going to be out here a little while, shutting everything down and all that anyway. So if anybody wants to, yeah, there's a good idea. Hit the thumbs up. That don't cost nothing. Just send me an email, or not an email, but what is it? Facebook message. I'll have Facebook open, so if anybody wants to come hang out, shoot the bull for a little bit, we'll do that. So anyway, let me tell you once again how much I appreciate you guys that are channel members. You know, you make all this stuff a lot of fun and make it happen. Really, I appreciate you so much. So we will see y'all next Wednesday, and if you want to hang out, let me know in the Facebook thing. So good night, everybody. See you later.